What is going on? Welcome back. It is day number 4 of my Rut Regatta here in southwestern Wisconsin. Although I had the day off, it's Monday. I think it's November 4th, is that correct? Days are just kind of running together. November 4th. I slept in this morning. All day sits were really taking it out of me, and turns into a really long day. Up at 3:30, home by 8:30 sometimes, depending on how long it takes to get out. But yeah, I slept in. I let the deer rest as well. So we're gonna try that spot again next weekend. That in mind, I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I found a little more easily accessible spot. Doesn't take such an effort to get in, won't require a western style pack out to get the deer out. So that in mind, I'm gonna hit this up. It's a little 10-15 acre spot. I did some internet scouting midday to here, Onyx, Google Maps, and then Wisconsin DNR website to try and find some more easily accessible property. So it's a beautiful day. It's a west wind, so hopefully this property lines up real nice for this, and we can have some fun. Got the truck packed. We're gonna hit the road. Stay tuned. Wow! Just stopped to talk to the landowner and determine the best way to access the piece of private that's open to public. You got to walk through his cow pasture. To do so, he said that's fine, not a problem. He made it sound like it was challenging to cross the creek, so hopefully that's not the issue. But the only drawback to some of these programs, private, open to public in Wisconsin, is there's not a lot of documentation showing how to access. So you can either call the forester, which I've done in the past. He's been very helpful. Or stop and just ask the landowner. They can't deny you. It's part of the program. But it helps kind of build a rapport and lets them know who's on their property. You don't have to talk to them, but it's just maybe a polite thing to do. So we're going to get to getting. Made her in here. It's about 2:30. Came up on this basically a point that leads down to the pasture area, and then so the creek bottom is behind the camera. Then we have this ridge line that's got it's not a thin strip of timber. It's probably 60, 80, 100 yards wide in spots, but it's all ag back here to my left. So there's some cut corn up there. There's some hay. So my thought is the wind's blowing from my back to the creek bottom. These bucks should be crossing this ridge line, just scent checking does or anything in the field. There's some good rubs and scrapes on this little point here, old, new, from years past. And then there's some good activity that looks like they're crossing that cow pasture down there. So I don't know. We're gonna sit here, enjoy the night. It's a beautiful fall night here. Just gonna have fun. New property, see what we see. So stay tuned. Saga continues. That was a nice 3-year-old. I had no shot whatsoever. He cut the corner and went down this point, and it just, I couldn't get a shot on him, period. So, unfortunately, he is out of sight now. He is down the valley. Oh, it's just so close. So close. Right? If you'd have came just 5 yards on this side of that, kind of where the ridge drops off, man, you've been donezo. I got a really nice shooting lane there, but it is what it is. The joys of bow hunting. Well, we made her back to the house. It was a good night. You know, when you can pick a spot on a map or you're on X, do a little research, and just say, this looks really good. This is what I think they're doing right now. And find success and, you know, getting after $3, one of which was definitely a shooter in my book, and I would have been happy to take him. It's a success, right? We can't win them all. It's been a very frustrating Rut Regatta here, but thankfully I've had some great encounters. I've enjoyed it. I've, you know, spent 4 days in the woods. Can't complain, right? got to enjoy our public lands thanks to, not only the system we live in, right, the great U.S. of A., but also, the systems that our state has set up, like managed forest law, private land that's open to public. It was fun. I can't complain about any of it. So, you got to take the little wins, and not always the giant successes, right? Yeah, we love to all put a giant on the ground and, be able to show those gripping grins and, post it on our social media. But we also do this to enjoy the outdoors, enjoy our freedom to prowl, right? Our freedom to be outdoorsmen, to enjoying a passion that we all love, hunting, fishing. So I take it as a win. The Rut Regatta has come to an end, but there is still some rut left. I will hopefully be back out next weekend. It is back to work tomorrow. But as always, if you guys like what you're seeing, be sure to like and subscribe below. Follow us on our Instagram, Facebook. If you guys are interested in any free to prowl apparel, be sure to check out the website. There is a current rut sale going on through next Sunday, I believe, 15% off. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. We appreciate all your guys' feedback and support. As always, remember you are free to prowl, and thank a vet for their service. We'll catch you in the next one.